What's up, dudes? This is Colin Moriarty from IGN Guides with Final Fantasy-xiii boss tips. To round out Chapter 10, you're going to be fighting an Eidolon, a summon battle, and this is going to be your 4th summon battle in the game. And believe it or not, it's quite easier than some of the other summons you had to deal with a little earlier, including Odin and others. This creature is Bahamut, who you should be plenty familiar for you if you're a Final Fantasy veteran. And as usual, you should expect this Eidolon to cast Doom at the outset of battle, creating sort of a makeshift time meter, so you're only going to have a certain amount of time to finish this battle. And if you need a reminder, you're not trying to damage the creature, you're trying to raise its Gestalt meter enough where you can end the battle quickly. And doing so is always different in every battle, but in this one it's really going to be all about magic attacks. So this battle is unique in many ways, and you're going to be forced into the battle with the 3 females of your party, Lightning, Vanilla, and Fang, so you're not going to have a choice as to the makeup of your party, but that's okay. They have all the tools necessary in which to defeat Bahamut and acquire the Eidolon. So you're going to start in Relentless Assault Paradigm, and that's actually the best paradigm that you can use in the battle, because it's going to raise the Gestalt meter the quickest. Unfortunately, Bahamut attacks so often and it's so powerfully that you're not going to be able to really stay in Relentless Assault for more than a moment or two. So use the opportunity at the outset of battle to quickly raise his meter as much as you can, and then you're going to need to switch out. And keep in mind also that you can use Libra to discern the creature's weaknesses and stuff if you want to, but it's not necessary, and you might really not even have the time to do that. So in between Bahamut's ruthless melee attacks, which he chains together, and of course he's going to have a bunch of other attacks, and they really are kind of muddled together. They all do the same thing. Attacks like Whirlwind, Inferno, and Ignis are all basically explosive attacks that do lots of damage and can hit one target or multiple targets, so it's not really important what attacks he's using or whatever. Just keep in mind that they all do a lot of damage. You're going to need to heal yourself often. So the Combat Clinic paradigm is going to be key. That's a Sentinel and 2 medics. The Sentinel will be able to raise the Gestalt meter a little bit, as your other 2 medics are healing your party constantly, and you're going to be in this paradigm pretty often in battle, if not maybe 50% or more of the time. It builds his meter very slowly, but it's going to keep you alive, and the latter is obviously much more important. Ruthless is another paradigm that's an option, but it's an unsafe one. You're not going to have much healing in that one, and Diversity is actually a good paradigm to use. It's safe, but it's not quite powerful enough where you're going to have 2 magic users going at Bahamut. So when you're healed up, you're really going to want to go into Relentless Assault and try to raise the meter as much as possible, and then kind of fall back into Combat Clinic. Diversity is somewhere in the middle. So if you want to kind of raise his meter a little more leisurely, then maybe you're going to want to go into Diversity, and that will allow you to heal yourself up. Otherwise, as usual, end this Eidolon battle as quickly as possible by hitting the square button on PlayStation 3. If you're playing Xbox, it's obviously going to be a different button, and you'll acquire the Eidolon for your own use later.